CBS 4's Maribel Rodriguez, who has the protesters' side of the story. Maribel.
Well, Elliot, hundreds of protesters from all walks of life gathered here this morning with a very strong message for the vice president, one they hope will make it all the way to the White House.
The concern is a nuclear Iran.
As Vice President Joe Biden made his way to the David Posnick JCC in Davie to meet with Jewish community leaders to discuss the nuclear deal with Iran, he was greeted by hundreds of protesters who oppose it.
What do we need?
A better deal.
When do we need it?
Now.
We welcome the vice president to Florida, but we do not welcome the deal.
These protesters feel the controversial deal by the United States and Iran, which in part will keep an atomic bomb out of the Iranian hands for more than a decade, will do the opposite.
Iran cannot be trusted to keep this deal. Iran has broken every international agreement it has ever made. Why do we think this is going to be any different?
It just boggles my mind that this has nothing to do with common sense, that we're setting ourselves on the side of the table with our enemies instead of standing alongside our true friends, our true allies that stand for democracy and freedom like Israel in the Middle East.
Brian Mass, a wounded veteran who lost both of his legs and a finger in Afghanistan, says it's his personal mission to be heard.
Iran has been implicit in burning some of my fellow U.S. service members alive in the up-armored vehicles that were penetrated by the explosively formed projectiles that they provided to the battlefield.
Their goal is for the vice president to take their message to Washington and have them reconsider the deal.
And we just want to tell, Vice President Biden and Congresswoman Davie that it's never too late to do the right thing.
He needs to reconsider the deal, even though he's at such a high power. It's so hard to think that right now, but he needs to reconsider this deal. It's not good for anyone, and we would rather have it stop before it even starts.
And as Ted mentioned, the vice president has just left. All the protesters have left as well. They also mentioned they would like to see the Senate vote on the deal. We're live in Davie. Maribel Rodriguez, CBS 4 News.
Maribel, thanks a lot. The head of